Now listen here. Well, I saw her rolling down the Humber Road, chrome so bright, yeah, she stole my soul. White wall wheels with a midnight glow. That hawk flew fast, don't you know? She cuts through town like a Friday dream, radio hum and a steady beat. Every head turns when she comes inside, black and gold in the neon light. Ooh, hawks flying high, flying high tonight. Ooh, hawks flying, black and gold in the Friday light. Hear that engine sing just right. Humber hawks flying lights. Humber hawks, what a beautiful sight. Straight for home with a velvet glide, smooth as a...
Hello and welcome to another episode of Humber Repair, Restore and Service. Today we're going to have a quick look at a few spares that we've managed to get. We've managed to get our hands on spare door here. So just turn the other camera around. That one there, spare door here that we've managed to pick up. We've picked up a full set of doors. So ideal. These doors here are actually for the Super Snipe, not for the Hawk. But again, the doors on the Super Snipe really are one of the main things that let it down. So I've been looking for a set of these now since I've had the car, you know, so that was 2020 when we brought the car, so it's ideal now that, you know, this has come up. So we're going to strip everything out of this, obviously all the handle operators, all the window operators, these clasps here, this holds the pull handle onto the inside of the car, obviously all the locking mechanism in the door. We're going to remove the glass, obviously both pieces, the opener and also the fixed quarter light. This one here has got a fixed quarter light. This is actually off a series 3 car. Mine is a series 4, which means it has rear opening quarter lights. So the idea is get this all stripped down, ready to go, cleaned up and sorted, and then when this is ready to go, we remove the quarter lights out the back of the series 4 and put them in here, so we've got the rear opening quarter lights back inside this door as well, ready to go. But reasonably solid doors. There are a little bit of repair work that need to be done, but still a whole lot better than what we've got on there at the minute. And also, what we've also managed to get this week, we've had a big box of spare parts come as well. So I'm going to go through these as well now and show you what we've had come here. So before we look in the box now to see what we've got, you'll notice we've got representing now, we've got our new Humber Repair, Restore and Service hoodies on, YouTube on that arm, TikTok there on that arm, and obviously on the back, nice big Humber Repair, Restore and Service back on there as well. So we've made these ourselves. We managed to get a hold of a press which is just over there. So we've had to go making a bit of our own stuff. Thought I'll chuck this on tonight. A little bit grubby now, to be honest, because I've lifted that door up onto the workbench, but hey, you know, at least I'm nice and warm. So first things first in the box, set here of window headlight surrounds. So these here, obviously there's 3 of them there. You know, I've already got a full set, but 3 spares, not going to knock it. Like I said, I only brought the job lot for 1 item in here, and that's not it. So also in here there are these timber trim details that just go just underneath the front of the dashboard. There's 2 of them in there, matching set obviously because they are handed because of the chamfer and that's on them. So I've got both of them there now. The ones on the Snipe rotted away. When I come to unscrew them, they literally just fell apart. So it's nice to have a matching set there and then that I can replace them with when I come to do the dashboard exchange in there. 1 front window wiper. This here is, like I say, is one of the window wipers. I've got the full set obviously on both of the cars, but my friend said he lost his he lost one of his just before Christmas, nicked one off his other spare car which isn't on the road at the minute, same as the Hawk. So that one there, we're going across to him if it's any good to him, and at least then he can get that one there. He can get his back off there and back onto the rightful car. Bag there, just a couple of little screws in there, so I think they're off that's off one of the backs of the handles, I think, by the looks of it. What we have now is we have these 2 stainless trims here that go round the rear windscreen. Now these are off a series 1 to 3, not a Series 4, which both of mine are. Both of mine are a Series 4, so these are actually nil and void for me. No good to me. They're not the right size, they're not the right shape, they're not the right for the right windscreen. But like I say, Sid has got a Series 1, so might be some good to him. If not, that might be some good for somebody else if anyone's interested. There was this ashtray here that come with it as well. Don't really know what this is off, whether it's a Humber Hawk or whether it's off a Scepter or something like that. It's not off the Snipe for definite. It doesn't go behind the rear of the bench seat or anything like that, so not really sure what this is off. I will go up and have a look at the Hawk seats. The Hawk seats are in a unit just up the road, so I will go up there, double check to see if it is a Hawk one or not. Like I say, not sure, but spare ashtray. Here we have the what I believe is a blanking plate here for the radio. It looks about the right sort of size, so nice finish, nice veneer on there, real nice glossy finish on that there. So I don't know, I'm undecided. I might take the radio out the front of the Hawk, put this in as a blanking plate just to close it off. It all depends on how close that veneer is compared to what I've just repaired the other one as. But like I say, nice blanking plate, never seen one of these, so nice to have. The reason I brought it now, the grill badge for the Series 4. These only come on the Series 4 models as standard. You know, it's a real nice badge. There is a little bit of repair work that's needed just next to the roots badge there. You can just see there is a very slight dent along here where the badge has just deteriorated away slightly where it's been knocked. Can just see it there in the shine. But what we're going to do is I'm going to have a look at, you know, I'm going to try and straighten this out a bit with a leather bag and a slight, you know, give it a little tap, see if we can get that dent out, put a bit of black enamel in and maybe a little bit of resin or something like that over the top of it just to try and restore it back to how it should be. But hey, for being as I've been after one for a while, don't really mind either way. It's still one that I need, so I'm really happy with that. It will just open up the front of the car brilliantly. Get your words out. Also in there, there are free, again, not a full set, but there are free window winders there for the interior doors. Again, the chrome on them is really nice, real nice, good finish. Not really any rust or anything like that on there, so quite happy with them. Always nice to have a spare set of those there. And they're also again free again of the interior handles. Again, chrome, really nice on there, nice finish. Nothing really wrong with them at all. The only thing it is the one little edge here has broken away, which is common on them, and I believe that's because as you shut the door, where the handle sits, you grab hold of the handle, you use the handles and pull the handles instead of pulling the actual door pull, and I think over time they just weaken and snap. But they're never going to come off because you have got a little hole that just goes through. I will put some photos up afterwards. There is a little hole there where a pin just goes through to hold it all in place. So like I say, there's 3 of them. There are also the rear stainless trims here that go between the rear opening window, which would slide up and down in this channel, and obviously the rear quarter light. So I've got 2 of them there. Whether they're the same as what we're about to take out on the Series 3 doors, or whether they're the same as the Series 4, I don't know if there's any difference, to be honest. We'll find out in a little while, but like I say, there's 2 of them there for the rear doors. We have this long trim here which comes down off the back of the boot handle. The one, it's got 2 of the pips on there, one has snapped away in the middle, but nice chroming again, very slightly corroded just along this face here, but nothing too bad. But again, this doesn't actually fit my car. It's for a Series 1 to 3 again, so we'll have a look. Like I say, might come in use for somebody else because it's not the right shape for me. The one I need for the Hawk are this type here, which Trevor Bailey's dropped off over the weekend. Is a little pip one here, so that there just goes underneath. It's really small compared to the size of the other one there on the earlier cars, so it'd be nice just to see if I've got to find another one of these. If anybody has a spare one of these, please drop me a message, let me know, because I'll be interested. Also in there is a replacement interior mirror support or bracket or holder, whatever you want to call it. Again, real nice chrome, real nice finish, no pitting or anything like that on there. Only thing that's happened is that the one cable has snapped off, but the cable is in the bag, so I can just get that replaced. But that's a lot better than what's on the Snipe currently, so I'll definitely be getting that swapped over there. And also in there is a rear quarter light. Like I said, obviously the door we're taking out now, obviously it's got the fixed quarter lights. Super Snipe have the opening quarter lights. There is a rear quarter light opening bracket there, left-handed bracket there. So again, chrome on it, it's really nice condition, no broken bits, nice and greased up. It does actually look like it's never been fitted on a car, I must admit, when you look in there. So we're going to get that. We might get that swapped out as well at the same time, or we'll just see how good the ones are we've got and keep it as a spare. Now these here I'm unsure of. I don't know what these are off, whether they're off a limo for opening up the windows, or the the internal windows, or what. I don't really know. But there's two of these here, these sort of clips that look like they go around the edge of the glass, and you could hold on to them and pull them or slide them up or down, I don't know. But like I said, there's a pair of them, but they are an odd set. So if anyone knows what these are, let me know. I don't think I need them on the Super Snipe or the Orc. I haven't noticed anything like that on either of them, but I am going to make a use for them. I've got a bit of an idea of something that we're going to be doing in the future, so these here will come in for that. So there's the box of spares we've got there. Now we're going to go have a look and have a look at this door. Yeah, so got my overalls on now again, all badged up nicely. You can see just there. Can't see the back of me, I'll show you them later, or another day. Right, so we're going to have a look now at this door. While I was moving all the cameras around, I have sprayed everything up with a bit of WD-40, just in the hope it'll free up, and soaked in a little bit, just to get it sort of free, like I say, a bit easier to get them in or out. So like I say, we're going to remove the glass, we're going to remove all the mechanisms here, and obviously this strip that's on here now, obviously, and just see how good the doors actually are. Body wise, the doors are pretty good. There has been a repair on this one here along the outside edge already previously, but we'll have a look at that as well and see what we can sort. So let's start getting these removed. Get me a little tub there to drop all the screws in. I don't think where these currently, we're going to get them handled out very easy. So we wind that window up a touch. We'll pull that window up now. Don't really want to take the mechanism out with the glass. If we take them stops off there, see if that helps. So I mean, that is absolutely battered. Should be like an L shape. It's twisted. Just see what we can do with that. I don't even think I can get the other one out with where the window is sat currently. See if we can just wind that up with one of them handles. See if it will go. As you look down here, you can see where the arm is. Just turn that. Where the arm is here, and it just runs inside this track to wind it up. I'm hoping if I wind that across, I can wind it out. I can wind that back up out the way of the glass for the minute. So I believe that glass may have to come out of the top, possibly. Unless we can turn it round in a second and pull it out sideways. We'll look at that in a second. Let's get this other mechanism screw out of here that's holding the mechanism. Hold on to that because I don't want to break the glass. So that there's the window mechanism out now. The window mechanism's there for the rear door. See if we can turn this glass around now. That there is the other bracket out from this side. There is a bit of a box section there, which I presume is the support inside the door. See if we can turn that round now. Yeah, not sure how that one there comes out, so we'll see if we can get this rear quarter light bit out and then see if we can give it a bit more movement once this is out of the way. And get this latch out of the way first. Yeah, that gives me a bit more room. And the rear quarter light is out. Now I just need to figure out how to get there we go, look. And that comes out the top. And the rear winding glass is out. So now the glass is out, I'm going to remove this mechanism here. Right, let's see if we can turn this door around. So what we've got now is one screw, two screw, three screws, and this will just take out the lock from the edge of the door. Sort of. And final mechanism out there. Okay, so it's all the doors, all the screws, nuts, everything out the door now. All the ironmongery out, glass out. A little bit of the sound barrier there, which is all hanging off. That was to come off when the windows was coming up and down. But if I'm going to do any welding on this one, which I think I might have to, but reasonably, that is a really good door. Has already been patched in previously, like I say, but it is still a very nice door. You see here along the bottom edge where obviously it has been welded up previously, but I think a bit of rust treatment on that, clean it up, a bit of rust treatment, take that touch of a weld off and a bit of filler back in there. I'm really happy with this. Yes, like I say, a few clips here that have got that obviously need to come off, but all in all, it's a really good straight door. A bit of a clean and we'll be good to go with this. Tear that bit at the bottom, make sure it lines through. A little bit of filler down there and a bit of a saw, but yeah, I'm happy with this. Really am. So thanks for watching. Only a short one tonight. Like I say, weather hasn't been the best over the weekend and that, so wanted to just get a little bit of something done, a little bit of something out there for you all to see how that we are still progressing. And yeah, we'll see you all soon. Bye.
What a beautiful sight. Straight for home with a velvet glide, smooth as the music on a Saturday night. From the curb to the open road, that hawk's got heart, that hawk's got soul. Old school style with a modern grin. Once you see her, you're all locked in. She don't brag, she don't shout loud, but she steals the show, yeah, she owns the crowd. Who walks flying at night? Flying in, flying at night. Who walks flying? Black and gold in the Friday lights. Every mile feels just right. Humber hawks take it out of sight.
Man, that ain't just a ride, that's style.
Sha-la-la-doo, I'll fire. Hear the rhythm, hear it roll. Sha-la-la-doo, I'll fire. Built with heart, built with soul. Who walks flying at night? Flying in, flying at night. Who walks flying? Black and gold in the Friday light. From the past to the present time. Humber hawks, yeah, she's looking fine. She's looking fine. Ooh, wop, flying at night. Fly.